Our next guest is a guy who brings some serious speed to the BYU football team. His name is Devon Blackmon, a transfer from Riverside Community College in Southern California. Devon's going to play wide receiver, potentially something else for BYU.
Now, Devon, I want to start our interview with this. I have a friend who graduated from BYU. Huge fan of the Oregon Ducks, knew who you were when you played there, and on signing day in February, he texted me after he found out that you were coming to BYU and said, "I can't believe you got Devon Blackmon. That guy is, quote, stupid fast." Are you stupid fast, Devon?
I always like to say, yeah, I'm pretty fast. I'm okay. I'm not that fast. I mean, there's guys who's stupid fast that I've been around who are like, blazing speed, but I'm all right. I'm pretty blessed.
I like the humble approach.
Hashtag blessed, right?
Now, Devon,
yeah, I'm okay.
Devon, how did you get introduced to BYU? I mean, we've kind of made assumptions through your ties through Jamaal Williams and the family there, but how did you first get contact with BYU?
Well, the first contact I had with BYU, let me think. Well, I remember the first time it was like after we finished our first game in RCC, Coach Guy Holiday called me and he was like, "Are you interested in BYU?" He was like, "Just let me know now, dude, because I'm calling you last minute because we need to start recruiting." And I was like, "I'll call you back tonight, Coach. Let me discuss it with my family." And I knew Jamaal Williams went there, but I wanted to go over it with him because I had no idea what BYU, where it was, and what it's about. So as soon as I went home, I discussed it with my mom and them, and they said, "Yeah, we'll take a look at it." And it was just it just always been in the back of my mind, BYU for some reason. I never really, it never really was a top choice until like I got to the campus, until I started talking to the coaches more and started figuring out things and talking to Jamaal. So it was a building process, but it was the right choice, I feel like.
Devon Blackmon is on BYU Sports Nation. Devon, what ultimately influenced you to want to sign with BYU?
I felt like, good question.
What were some of the factors involved?
I mean, there's a lot of factors, and I'm trying to think of the best one because there are so many factors. There's not just one that made me be like, oh, I need to sign BYU because there were so many important factors that I seen that I needed, outside of football. That's the main reason why, because I feel like at this point in my life, I was more ready to be like, I was ready to be focused rather than, live the party life and go to another college and, have to do what I did at Oregon again. I'd rather be focused and, mature into the next level, becoming a man, because these next couple of years of my life is going to be the man who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. So I didn't want to go to a place and end off on a bad note. I wanted to come to a place and, change. As they say, change is good. So
change is good.
Absolutely. BYU football fans would all agree with that. They welcome you wholeheartedly. Devon Blackmon is joining BYU Sports Nation. You played at Summit High School in Fontana, California. We mentioned the reference to Jamaal Williams. What is your relationship like with Jamaal, and when did that begin?
J-Man, he the man. That's the man right there, J-Man. I mean, well, honestly, like, that was always, like, my little brother, like, we grew up together, so I was always older than him, and we ran track, and I was, like, 3 years older than him, but he was always winning in his age group, so he would come up and run with us, and, he was fast, but he wasn't as fast as us, but we made him faster, but, it was always just that mutual relationship where I would just be like, let's go, J-Man, keep up with us, we know you young, and, one time we went to nationals in Buffalo, New York, and he ran the last leg, and we got first for it, and so all that time running with us, he became who he is today. So I'm just real proud of him. Watching back, looking back and how far he came, I'm just real proud of him.
Devon Blackmon is on BYU Sports Nation. Were you the quarterback to his running back when you guys played?
Yeah, I was quarterback.
How was it handing off to Jamaal, and how much has he improved from then to now?
Jamal's a hard worker, so he's always going to improve. Like, the sky's the limit for Jamaal. He's only 18, 19, so he's going to keep growing. So he's going to keep improving. But handing off to him, I knew he was going to get the 4 yards that we needed each time we handed off to him. So I was pretty comfortable handing the ball off to him, and letting him do his thing.
Devon Blackmon is on BYU Sports Nation. We know that Jamaal's mom, Nicole, is a huge proponent of BYU, and she was certainly excited when you decided to come and play with Jamaal here. What were her conversations to you like during the recruitment process?
Miss Nicole, that's like my second mom. We were, like I said, we grew up with the family, so it wasn't like she was trying to get me to come there or recruiting me. She was just talking to me like I was her son, and just telling me, like, this is the bad side, these are the good sides, just giving it to me straight and what I needed. Because, like I said, we were both on the same page. Like, I needed a school where I can be focused at, so she just gave it to me straight, and we talked about it, and there you go. I ended up signing to BYU. So she must have did her job.
It all worked out. So if you've met with head coach Bronco Mendenhall, what were your first impressions of that sit-down interview with him, and what are his expectations for you?
How can I put this? How can I put this? It was pretty much. Hold on, wait. Let me think about this one.
Got to get it right.
Yeah.
He might be watching. He's expecting something great right now.
No, it's nothing to think about. I just want it to be genuine. But I felt like it was interesting. He had his kids come, and they scoped me out. They were grading me too, checking me out, and he was just talking to me, asking me questions about my past and, why I had left Oregon and why didn't it work out and what am I seeking at BYU and, what is my purpose. And, I just told him how I felt and told him my reasoning, basically what I explained to you guys in the beginning.
Yeah.
And from there, from there it went. And he told me what he expected of me. He wanted me to come in and be ready to be a leader, and that's what I'm looking for. I told him I'm looking for to come in to be ready to be a leader, and to use some of my talents, not always on the field but off the field, like encouraging other players and just being a complete team player rather than just being that guy on the field, And I feel like BYU was the best place, and that's what I explained to him because it's a family, it's religion, so, it won't be no hatred inside the program, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as some programs, some guys don't want to see you play because you're taking their spot. As far as this program, it's like we want to see each other all do good because it's for the team, not for just one person.
Devon Blackmon is on BYU Sports Nation at UCLA Grad 90. That's Nicole Williams. She tweeted this to you and BYU Sports Nation. Can't wait to see Devon back wearing blue. He still can't beat me on the track, LOL.
Well, yeah, she trained me in the hurdle, so she knows what she's doing.
She knows a few things.
Yeah, and plus she did her thing at UCLA, so.
Devon, what kind of a player do you expect to be at BYU? What will your role be for the Cougars?
A game changer.
I like it.
I like this.
A game changer. I just expect, just for myself, every time I get the ball, it's a house call. We're making big plays. I just want to be efficient and just contribute the best way I can to the team, whether that be on special teams and I'm a gunner, or whether that be on punt return, kick return, just any way I can contribute to the team and change the game, then I will.
Does that mean some quick screens as well as deep balls to you?
Whatever coach has in mind.
Secretly, we're kind of hoping that the first play of the season is...
No, not secretly. Let's make it public.
Okay, we're just open, yeah. It's a 60-yard bomb from Taysom Hill to Devon Blackmon.
First play from scrimmage, bang. Deep to you. Does that sound all right?
I mean, that sounds great, but we got a lot of different receivers that can contribute too. And we got, great running back Jamaal Williams. So it could be, we got a lot of weapons this year. So it can be different explosions from different first plays of the game. So you don't know what to expect. That's what makes the team so good. We got Jamaal Williams, Taysom, Kurt, Rob, Ross, Oppo. We got all of them, players that have been there and have experience. So you don't know who can explode the first play. I'm just excited, to be on the team and just contribute the best way I can.
Devon Blackmon transferred from Riverside Community College, averaged 18.1 yards per catch while you were playing down there. Played 3 games at Oregon back in 2012, and now we're going to suit up for the BYU Cougars. How much exposure have you had to the team and any throwing with Taysom or conversations with those guys? How close are you with the BYU guys right now?
I haven't had much exposure. My only exposure was when I went up for my trip. And, I just felt, when I went up for my trip, I just felt good about it. It was pretty much it was a real gut feeling for me. One had the same feeling I had for Oregon. So I didn't really develop a relationship, but the relationships I did develop while I was there were good enough for me to choose, decide BYU.
What do you know about Taysom Hill, your future best friend?
Hello?
You still there? What do you know?
Yeah.
What do you know about Taysom Hill, your future new future best friend, Devon?
I know that he's married.
Just got married. That's right.
Okay, fair enough.
Have you watched any film from last year to see what BYU has to offer offensively and under Robert and I?
Yep, I was just watching the Texas game last night actually, and I seen Taysom had 2 touchdowns. I was like, wow, he really is breaking. And I seen Jamaal break for a long 47-yard one. I was just watching the highlights of it. So
that's a good game to watch. You should watch the Houston game. Taysom threw for 417. That's just a taste of what could be in 2014.
And speaking of this,
he threw for really, and actually, matter of fact, I didn't get the chance to watch the Houston game. Now that you said that, I'm gonna check it out for sure.
I will tweet you the link on our website.
Yeah, we're gonna send you the link.
This is a treat.
At Ashanti Blackmon, right?
No, it's it's Ashanti Blackmon.
Okay. Devon Blackmon with us on BYU Sports Nation. And talking about playing with Taysom, the last question I want to ask you, Devon, is what are your expectations for BYU football in 2014?
I expect us to be explosive.
We like that word.
I like it. No. I'm getting somewhere.
Okay.
I expect us to be explosive. What's the word I'm looking for? Dang, I can't think of it right now.
Just tell me you want to win. Just tell me you want to win every game.
No. I want to win every game, of course. I want to do that, but that's gonna come with being explosive and dang, I can't think of the word. When I think of it, I'm a tweet it.
Okay, tweet it at us, and we will put it out on the air.
At BYU Sports Nation. Devon, we appreciate the time. We're extremely excited to have you here. Get your stupid fast skills here and throw a bomb on the first play to you at Connecticut.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, Devon, we'll see you in Provo a little bit later.